Welcome to our channel. We are Technic Force and we help grow your business online.
Please hit the subscribe button to get more updates.
WP Engine versus WordPress. What's the story?
In today's video, I'm going to break down the drama between Automatic CEO Matt Mullenweg and also between WP Engine. WordPress is essentially internet infrastructure. It's widely used, generally stable, and doesn't tend to generate many splashy headlines as a result. But over the last week, the WordPress community has swept up into a battle over the ethics of the platform. Last week, WordPress co-founder Matt Mullenweg came out with a harsh attack on WP Engine, a major hosting website provider, calling the company a cancer to the community. This statement has cracked open a public debate surrounding how profit-driven companies can and can't use open-source software, and if they're obligated to contribute something to the projects they use in return.
So it all started way before this, but basically it became to a head September 21st, 2024. Matt Mullenweg writes an article, WP Engine is not WordPress. Now Matt Mullenweg is the CEO of Automatic. Automatic owns WordPress.com and they also own WordPress.org, which is an open source project. So an open source project, if you're profiting off of it, there's an expectation that you're going to help the open source project as well and not just basically profit off of it. So that is kind of the expectation that Matt Mullenweg has. And WP Engine has basically said we are not going to be contributing that much to WordPress.org and we do not want to pay for the trademark license. So basically what Matt Mullenweg said is WP Engine has caused confusion in the marketplace where people think WP Engine is related to WordPress or owned by WordPress. It's related to WordPress but not owned by WordPress. It is completely separate, WordPress hosting company. So basically they have built an entire business on hosting WordPress websites. One of the main issues that Matt also had is if we scroll down here a little bit, WP Engine doesn't give you the WordPress. So something they've chopped up, hacked, butchered to look like WordPress, giving you a cheap knockoff. Basically said one of the main issues is that they don't allow revisions. So there's not revisions by default, and they say WP Engine is the only web host that doesn't save revision. So if I write an article and I update it, change it, everything like that, I'm not getting all those revisions saved in my database. And WP Engine says they don't do it because it slows down websites truthfully. It's really something that probably saves WP Engine a lot of money because they don't have to store millions and millions and probably billions of revisions on any server. So that's kind of the main contention that Matt has. And in addition to, if they would just contribute a little bit more to WordPress.org, I think Automatic and Matt would be perfectly fine with this. But now I think it's gotten to the point where they have been going back and forth. And he has said that they've been kind of dragging me along, not contributing, not paying for trademark licensing fees. But the problem is basically with WP Engine is not actually a trademark that is owned by the WordPress Foundation. So the abbreviation WP is not covered by WordPress trademarks, but basically and this page was just updated, but they're basically saying please don't use it in a way that confuses people. So that is kind of the main contention. Now obviously once some of this stuff starts to happen, the lawyers get involved. So the very first thing is that WP Engine sent a cease and desist to Automatic CEO Matt Mullenweg, saying stop making false, harmful, and disparaging statements against WP Engine, saying putting out misinformation and things like that. So Automatic sends their own cease and desist over WordPress trademark infringement. So basically telling WP Engine, you're violating trademark laws by using WP in your URL and not making it clear enough to people that we have no association with WordPress. Now that is something for the courts to decide. And then came some more articles from Matt Mullenweg. So WP and trademarks, it basically says, I've been writing and talking about WP Engine a lot in the last week. I want to be crystal clear about the core issue, saying WP Engine is violating WordPress trademarks, have been doing for years, and said, I finally draw a line in the sand, which they have now leapt over, saying we offered an option of how to pay their fair share, either pay a direct licensing fee to basically use WordPress as a trademark or make in-kind contributions to the open source project. So in-kind contributions, they have 5 for the feature, and basically for larger companies like WP Engine, another one is Yoast. I'll go over about Yoast in a little bit, but basically what they're saying is if you are building an entire business and earning a lot of revenue on an open source project like WordPress, then you should also, if you're a developer, be contributing back to WordPress to make sure that we are enhancing WordPress and making sure it is essentially future-proof. So they have some contributor experiences here, and you can see even here, this is somebody that works for Yoast. She spends 40 hours per week on the WordPress open source project, so that is her entire job with Yoast. They have dedicated people that are working to improve WordPress because they feel, okay, this is also going to help our software in the long term as well. So you can see educator focusing on the block editor and themes, bundle theme component maintainer, development lead for the default 2021 theme. So has contributed a lot to the WordPress project, and really 5 for the future is basically saying spend 5% of your time, 95% of your time building your tool, 5% of your time improving WordPress. So kind of makes sense, although I understand spending 5% of your time can be a little bit difficult at times. So that's kind of the issue that it seems like has happened. And the main thing that's happened now is WP Engine is now banned from using WordPress.org. So what happened, and WP Engine wrote this on their website, identified issue WordPress.org has blocked WP Engine customers from updating and installing plugins and themes via WP admin. Now, this is a huge issue that a lot of people are talking a lot of issue with in terms of WordPress, because if you're running on WP Engine and you can no longer, which you can still update your plugins and themes, but you should be able to do it from your WordPress admin dashboard. So you are no longer able to do that directly from the dashboard. So people who have automatic updates turned on, people that are expecting to update their plugins or their themes are not going to have them updated, and that creates security issues. And then the latest update, it says WP Engine has an interim solution in place, as well as several workarounds. A lot of people are worried. People are saying, should I migrate my website? Should I move to another web host? Some people never use WP Engine because they think the pricing is way too high. Maybe that's because of their affiliate program. But one of the main things people are asking is that there's 2 major issues. One of them is that the trademark page is saying the abbreviation WP is not covered by the WordPress trademarks, but don't use it in a way that confuses people. Now, the issue with that, for example, this tool WP Forms, it's very clear that this is not owned by WordPress, but it's drag and drop WordPress form builder. I mean, you really wouldn't know the difference between WP Forms, WP Engine, in terms of whether or not it is owned by WordPress itself. This whole entire thing is built around WordPress, and I think the biggest issue that people have seen, developers and people that own WordPress tools, is the WordPress Foundation, which owns the trademark, has also filed the trademark Managed WordPress and Hosted WordPress, which is used very often by web hosts. Now, Automatic has come out and been very clear that WP issue, the trademark issue, all of this is specific to WP Engine, but there are concerns with developers that at any moment, Automatic can basically take you off of WordPress.org and make your life a lot more difficult for your developers and your customers, and really impact your business pretty negatively. So kind of an interesting overall development with that's happened. But you can see they've gone over a lot of this, and it's kind of interesting what will end up coming from this. My assumption is WP Engine and Automatic come to some terms of a deal where WP Engine contributes a little bit more to the 5 for the future, where they're contributing more to WordPress.org and the open source software.
That would be my guess, because I would assume that's probably a lot cheaper than trying to pay any type of trademark licensing fee directly to Automatic. So generally, these are all money issues when you really break them down. And when you start to see the cease and desist over WordPress trademark infringement, that's when you know, okay, there's really money involved here, and basically Automatic is saying, we need either you to start helping out with the open source software more, or we need you to pay up. That's kind of the crux of the battle, and we'll see if it becomes an actual legal issue or how it's all settled. It's important for customers to be aware of these issues, not only to protect their websites, but also to ensure they're getting the full value and functionality expected from a WordPress hosting provider. So thank you for watching my video, and that's all for today.
Before we end this video, let me introduce to you Blogi from Technic Force. Run successful blogs in hands-free mode. AI Autoblogger gets you unlimited organic traffic with unique, high-quality articles. The only AI writer that uses multi-AI and creates how-new content based on latest trends. Get traffic, authority, leads, sales, and build organic success for any business you choose. Blogi AI creates better and unique articles with multiple AIs. Blogi gives you the option to use all of the best AIs to write unique and high-quality content that stands apart and ranks faster. Writes fresh and original content on 100% autopilot. Blogi can run on full autopilot Just give it topics and keywords, and it will automatically churn out fresh articles as often you want on complete autopilot. No need to manually write each article separately. Algo keeps articles fresh and relevant. Writes highly relevant articles on the schedule you specify. Create articles in any language. So you can use Blogi to create articles in any language you want. Choose between all the languages that your favorite AI supports, including English, Spanish, French, Japanese, Italian, Hindi, Chinese, German, and dozens more. Select any websites and automatically rewrite their articles in the language of your choice. It automatically posts articles to your WordPress blogs. Blogi AI Writer doesn't just write your blog articles. It also posts them to your blog with full SEO optimization. How often do you want to update your blog? Weekly, bi-weekly, daily? Choose your schedule. Blogi can handle it. Automatically SEO optimizes blog articles. Blogi AI Writer does all the work for you. That includes perfectly optimizing your articles. Blogi AI Writer generates the perfect headlines, keywords, meta description, categories, tags, and slug for your article. Full control over style, tone, voice, and personality. Blogi gives you full control over the blogger's personality. You can set the style and tone, create a unique personality, and even give it a simple article to use as a reference for style. Automatically creates images and infographics for your articles. Every blog article deserves a good graphic. Blogi AI creates graphics and infographics for your article using the latest and most powerful image AIs. Follow any website and get their latest articles for your blogs. Perfect for affiliate and product promotion blogs. Write for multiple blogs and create multiple writer personalities. Go manual if you want. Write AI content with full control. Never hire a Fiverr freelancer guy again. Blogi does it better. Blogi is the only 100% autopilot writer. Grab leads, make sales, and build an audience. Always updated, Blogi gets the latest AIs and algorithm updates. Dominate any niche or market with autoblogging. And a lot more. So what are you waiting for? Get Blogi now. Just go to getblogi.in.
If you found this video helpful, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, subscribe for more content, and ring that notification bell. And if you have any questions, please leave a comment below. Thanks for watching.